off with something called economic recovery strategy for wealth and employment creation. And they gave birth to Vision 2030. And Vision 2030 was created in a manner that no government will be elected and come up with its own way of governing this country. It has to follow a track. And that's where we had implementation term 1, implementation term 2, 3, and Ruto is now supposed to be implementing term 4. So that we have 3-year window between 2027 and 2030 to craft now Vision 2063. That will take us to 100 years since we were born. It's not 2060. If it was an examination in my university, they would fail. They would get zero because you cannot justify why 2060. What happened in 2060 in our case? Kenyatta was still in Kapenguria, in Rodwa, hewing stones, and so on. The Mau Maus were still in the forest. So what are we celebrating in 2060? For crying around. Why do you want us to remember 2060? What is important for us? The important thing is 2063. That's when we said Uhuru is here. Freedom has come. Now, we started derailing ourselves, getting to where you have described eloquently, that we started now looking at what are we going to achieve. And that was the problem with the Jubilee one. 2013 to 2017, and why we ended up in the violence of 2017 is because we did not want to be seen to be continuing with the Kibaki system. We wanted to craft our own achievements, a medium of achievements, and we came with the Jubilee manifesto and all these 299 things that we cannot do in 5 years. So we basically derailed Vision 2030 deliberately. Then we came to the second term, and instead of getting back, we just hewed the 3 things, like transforming the country into an NGO, implementing 4 pillars of whatever great this, great that, instead of sticking to what exactly we needed to add. Then finally, towards the end of that, somebody came up with not the end, but the means. We don't want to walk with our legs. We want to walk with our heads. Bottom up. You do know that all good things come from above. The rain, the glory of God, sunshine, you all come from above. What comes from below? Even the roots. So in short, we now focus on this, and that became the Hasra Nation. And the Hasra Nation has taken us where? Our economy is on the ropes. Okay. We are in our knees. So now, in order to collect that particular situation, you do know that because of that cumulative failure, because the failure of the Ruto system is not what we are seeing. It started with Jubilee 1, then Jubilee 2, and now UDA 1. What Kenyans are saying, we don't want UDA 2, because we are not seeing any glimmer of hope at the end of it. They don't hate an individual. They don't hate a person. They are not against any individual, any Kenyan. They are against what they are experiencing. People who used to feed themselves can't feed themselves, used to take their children to school with comfort. We are now borrowing even money for food. That's where we are. Graduates we know graduates to have been unemployed, but we have never seen PhDs staying at home without jobs.
Without jobs.
Yeah, that one we have never seen.
I want to look at that. We want to look at, one of the weapons of politics, and that is to then be able to